Hello, lovely Milky Way galaxy. So today there's a lots of stuff to unpack. So let's just get into it. So I finished all of the Insidious films, all four of them. So those are completed. I've rewatched them because I've watched them before. Insidious Insidious 1, Insidious Chapter 2, Insidious Chapter 3, and Ghost Key is Chapter 4. And then, so every one of those films I watched. Today, before I get into the reading the plot of God Emperor, Dune, the God Emperor of Dune, there's a couple other things that we need to clarify. So, yesterday I may have said something, I don't know what it is, I may have said something that may have upset some of you in yesterday's vlog, and I apologize to those of you who I may have upset by saying whatever I said that could be misconstrued or misinterpreted in yesterday's vlog. I just wanted to clear the air on that. I don't know what that is just yet. I'm just saying that there may have been something I said that was inappropriate or wrong or whatever, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. And I mean that I'm sorry. I don't mean it as a half-assed sorry or a unapologetic sorry. I mean it 100%. Now, what else do I want to talk about today? The next movies up on the movies to watch that for me are the Final Destination films, and there are 5 of them. And that's the plan for today, is to watch all those. Now, another plan today is hopefully, I'm not saying this is going to happen, it could be tomorrow, or it could be later today at 2:30 p.m. I want to go see Pray for the Devil, which is the final Halloween-related film that's going to be happening this year. Everything else after this year is going to be a fall-related movie. It could be basically anything. Like, there's a movie called Dear Zoe. There's a bunch of other films. There's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. There's the new Avatar film. There's a movie called Women Talking, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. There's just a bunch of movies between now and the end of the year, so that I'm looking forward to watching. Now, like I said, there's no guarantee I'm going to go see Pray for the Devil today. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. And definitely next week we're going to go see Ticket to Paradise. Potentially. So, because either way, whatever we do today, it'll be interesting to see the facts on that. So, with that being said, let's read the plots of the book that I just finished reading, called God Emperor of Dune. Leto II Atreides, the God Emperor, has ruled the universe as a tyrant for 3,500 years after becoming a hybrid of human and giant sandworm in Children of Dune. The death of all other sandworms as a result of the terraforming of Dune, and his control of the remaining supply of the all-important drug melange, which is spice, by the way, has allowed him to keep civilization under his complete command. Leto has been physically transforming into a worm, retaining only his human face and arms. And though he is now seemingly immortal and invulnerable to harm, he is prone to instinct-driven bouts of violence when provoked to anger. As a result, his rule is one of religious awe and despotic fear. Leto has disbanded the Landsraad to all but a few great houses. The remaining powers defer to his authority. Although they individually conspire against him in secret, the freemen have long since lost their identity and military power, and have been replaced as an imperial army by the Fish Speakers, an all-female army who obey Leto without question. He has rendered the human population into a state of transgalactic stagnation. Space travel is non-existent to most people in his empire, which he has deliberately kept to a near medieval level of technology sophistication. All of this he has done in accordance to a prophecy divined through precognition that will establish and enforce peace, preventing humanity from destroying itself through aggressive behavior. The desert planet Arrakis has been entirely transformed by terraforming into a lush forested biosphere with the exception of the Seir, a single section of desert retained by Leto for a citadel. A string of Duncan Idaho gulas have served Leto over the millennia, and Leto has also fostered the bloodline of his twin sister Gamia. Her descendant Monio is Leto's major domo and closest confidant, while Monio's daughter Siona has become the leader of an Arrakis-based rebellion against Leto. She steals a lot of secret records from his archives, not realizing that he has allowed it. Leto intends to breed Siona with the latest Duncan Gula, who is aware that the Gula, moved by his own morality, may try to assassinate him before this can occur. The Ixians send a new ambassador named Hui Norin to serve Leto, and though he realizes that she has been specifically designed and trained to ensnare him, he cannot resist falling in love with her. She agrees to marry him. Leto tests Siona by taking her out to the middle of the desert after improperly using her still suit to preserve moisture. Dehydration forces her to accept Leto's offer of spice essence from his body to replenish her. Awakened to Leto's prophecy, which he calls the Golden Path, Siona is convinced of the importance of it. She remains dedicated to Leto's destruction, and an errant rainstorm demonstrates for her his mortal vulnerability to water. When Idaho falls in love and copulates with Huey, Monio sends him and Siona out to Siona Village, an outcropping along the Royal Procession Road, to keep safe from Leto's wrath. Leto changes the venue of his wedding to Tabor Village to Village. Siona and Idaho overcome a searing mutual hatred of each other to plan an assassination. As Leto's wedding procession moves across a high bridge over the river, Siona's associate Nala destroys the support beams with the laser gun. The bridge collapses, and Leto's entourage, including Huey, HWI, plunge to their deaths into the river below. Leto's body rends apart in the water. The sand trout, which are part of his body, ingress the water and scurry off, while the worm portion burns and disintegrates on the shore. With his dying breath, Leto reveals a secret portion of the Golden Path, and the production of a human who is visible to prescient vision, having begun millennia before with the union of Leto's twin sister Gamaya and Fedar of House Carino. Siona is the finished result, and she and her descendants will retain this ability. He explains that humanity is now free from the domination of oracles, free to scatter throughout the universe, never again to face complete domination or complete destruction. After revealing the location of his secret spice hoard, Leto dies, leaving Duncan and Siona to face the task of managing the Empire. The Ixians have also begun the construction of navigation computers that will render the Spacing Guild's navigators obsolete. Leto's death causes scattering, a great forced exodus to the former Imperium citizens and other galaxies and planets. So, all four of the books that I've read, including the one I'm currently reading, which I'm 180 pages into the book, are really great. I can't wait to see what they do in the last 500-ish pages of the fifth book, and what happens in the sixth book, because that's what's going to happen. Whatever happens is going to be monumental. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens in this final book, or these final two books that I'm reading. And with that being said, like I said, I'm going to be watching the Final Destination films, all 5 of them, and see how that goes, and then we'll just have to go from there. We've got 3 days left of the month, today, well, actually technically 4. Today, the 28th, tomorrow, the 29th, then we got Sunday, the 30th, and then Monday, the 31st. And then we're in November. So, we got a couple birthdays to wish today, so let's just get to that and be done with this vlog. I want to wish Hannah Trigwell a happy birthday today, and I would also like to wish Troyan Belosamo Adams a happy birthday today as well. Now there's 2 birthdays tomorrow. We've got 3 birthdays on the 30th and 1 on the 31st, and then we're done with birthdays in October. So there's that. And I will have a brand new vlog for you tomorrow, so look forward to that. And bye-bye.